Steve, it's been a terrific 10 years for Middlesbrough Football Club at the Riverside Stadium, where you first appeared as manager in 2001. How big an opportunity was it for you?
Oh, massive opportunity. I remember being at Derby County and coming here for the first time to the Riverside, and it was one of them new stadiums, and I couldn't believe it, the size of it. You know, it was just an imposing stadium, and everybody else has followed suit, obviously. But that was my first impression of Middlesbrough. Well, gone from Ayson Park, and I know Ayson Park, so I used to play on it, to a magnificent new stadium, and to become manager here was like a dream come true and an opportunity.
Can you still remember it? Your first chat with Steve Gibson? Did he have to sell the club to you?
Yeah, I remember it as if it was yesterday. And we got on very well, and two very ambitious people who wanted to go in the right direction, and we quickly, struck it off together and said, yeah, let's go and do it.
It didn't start too well, though, did it? 4 defeats. How strong did you have to be?
Oh, that was a baptism of fire to football management, and a bit different to being a number two. And I'll always say that to all, and I always say to the coaches, stick to coaching. Making them decisions and having to go through them first 4 games was very, very difficult. But for me, I thought it was the making of me, because if I could survive that, I could survive anything.
So you often judge a manager by his signings. Your first one wasn't a bad one, $6.5 million for Gareth.
Most important. Wanted him from the first day, and couldn't believe we got him. Thank the chairman for that. Went, beyond the call to get him. His performances on and off the field, what he is to this football club, speak for themselves, and I can't speak any highly of a player. First signing, captain, leader, someone who epitomises what I want on the field.
It was 128 years in the waiting, but you made it happen. You brought silverware here.
Yeah, it was a big, big day, and one I'll never forget. I suppose your first trophy you won't, and I won't. As much for the reaction around the town, the stadium on the day, the support, the fans' reaction, knowing that for them, seeing the faces of the people and the parade after around the town, knowing how much it meant to people who have been supporting the borough for 40, 50 years and have finally seen a trophy and finally seen Europe.
It's been a terrific decade. What might happen next?
Let's hope another one, and let's hope that we can build a Middlesbrough team that not just stays in the Premier League, but is in the top 10 every year and has a chance of getting into Europe every year, and also a possibility of winning another trophy. That's the ambition. That's not just my ambition, but the chairman's as well, and that's what we want to deliver.